Join me on a spring cleaning session as I give y'all a tour of my china cabinet. From organizing tips to family treasures, this video is packed full of inspiration and heartwarming stories. Well, let's get ready to roll up our sleeves and join me as we declutter. So if you remember last week, my sister and I went to a few estate sales and I found some treasures for my china cabinet, but it's jam-packed full of stuff. It's time to go through it. I need to find a different place to store some of it. And one of y'all told me what those little cups were. Here, let me grab one. It's called a mementos. I don't know. It's in French. I don't speak French. I have a terrible accent. But it's for coffee after dinner. Isn't that cute? Did you get a good look at this? So yeah, here's the cup. See how tiny? It's almost like a little girl's tea set. But let's see. So I need to make some room for these cute little cups, and you haven't seen this yet. Let me show you this. So my friend was doing her spring cleaning and there were some things that she didn't want, and she sent me a picture and said, hey, do you have use for any of this? Would you like any of this stuff? And here's something I absolutely love, and I'm so excited that I got to have it. I love it. It's so pretty. I love my little butter dish. It's so pretty. Anyway, I gotta find room for this stuff. So let's get going. So these books about Isabel Kuhn, I don't know if any of you know who Isabel Kuhn is. My mom loved Isabel Kuhn. She was a missionary in China. She spread the gospel of Jesus into China. And my mom almost became a missionary in China because she was inspired by this woman here. This manger scene came from Israel. It's very pretty. Poor Joseph. He has to be taped. We need to reglue him. Reglue him, and some of the bark has come off. It got put in the china cabinet for safekeeping, and it's just sat there for ages. I'm running out of room, and that's just the bottom shelf, and I haven't even got it fully emptied yet. Alright, here it is. There's still more, as you can see, up top. I've got my dead plants that I gotta deal with. These. So my sister's best friend got this set because it reminded her of what her grandma had. I guess it wasn't quite right. It wasn't the same thing, and nobody in her family wanted it. So it went to me because she said I could probably use it for videos, and she's not wrong. I have used them in videos. There's no like sentimental attachment to me for them. They're just made in the USA. It's got a pretty little flower design on them. Anyway, these, I think, they're not gonna go back in the china cabinet. I'm gonna find somewhere else to store those. But don't worry, you'll still see them in videos from time to time. They're not like disappearing forever into the abyss or anything. Can you see my cat? He wants to get up in the cabinet. Here, these, I love these. These green glass I don't even know. These green glasses were our grandma's. And what the memory about those is that she'd make some homemade pudding, put it in these cups, put some cling wrap on top and put it in the fridge, and so whenever we visited, we'd have pudding cups, and we really like that memory. And I still use them from time to time. So these are going back in the china cabinet. These little girls! Oh my gosh. I discovered that my mom loved these. These little figurines were being sold in the drugstore here in town, and I had discovered that my mom thought they were really cute. And so did I, of course. So I was back in high school, and so I saved up my money, and I bought her, for her birthday, I bought her one, and then for her next birthday, I bought her one, and so I'm gonna keep these. I'll probably put them in the china cabinet too, because they look so cute with the 1940s era, 30s, 40s era china. Oh, this guy. I'm not sure when they acquired this, but it sat on the hutch that's now in the living room. So apparently I was like a bull in the china shop when I was a little girl, and I would run into things and knock things over, or I'd open a drawer in the hutch and I would pull that down. And so this guy is not original. I have broken him so many times, and Karen has glued him back together. I don't know when they acquired it. It's been in my life, my entire life. I smashed him to smithereens, the one that we had, by accident. I didn't mean to. Apparently I had it out for this guy. Maybe I should sit him down. That's the story of the little fisherman boy with the boot. This vase was our grandma's. It is actually a real McCoy. I love it. I'm going to move it out of the china cabinet and somewhere else, because it seems like these little flowers, I don't know if you can tell, see how my finger can go under there? This flower is like raised off of the vase, and things keep hitting this, and I don't want it to break. So it's gonna go somewhere else. I love this. It's beautiful. So this carnival glass, something my dad won Mom back in the 70s, and it has unfortunately succumbed to me as a child and has been broken. Oh, 1978. So yeah, definitely from the 70s, and it is gonna go back in the china cabinet. You're not seeing it? It actually matches my jacket. This here is another McCoy. I like it a lot as well. I'm gonna keep it. Now y'all were with me when I got these, and we used them for our Christmas table. They are Wedgwood, England. I don't remember what design. This guy was carved by a great uncle, Little Robin. He has been in the family for years. It was carved by a great uncle of mine. This little stove, all it is a pencil sharpener. It's a pencil sharpener. I don't know where it came from originally. I do know that it was my grandma's. When I was really little, I adored this thing, and I would open the door and I just messed with it like crazy, and so she made sure that it was mine. She put it in a little baggie and put my name on it and gave it to me. Oh yeah, this part opened. Oh, the door actually is broken. And y'all have got to see this. This is, you remember my special needs sister Nancy. She passed away a couple years ago. Well, this was her childhood tea set. It was, I didn't break it. Apparently I have it out for that too. It was made in Japan. You have a cup, a saucer, a pitcher, a pitcher, and a little pot for creamer. They're actually not porcelain, they're metal. And they're from Avon, 1982. But you know what? I like them. They're very nostalgic. Now these two plates are Italian. Do you know what Italy? And I got this at a garage sale or an auction way back in like the 2000s, like 20 years ago. And this I was very proud of and showed y'all. It is Limoges, France, Selezione La Pasca. Anyway, I thought it was pretty. I like using it at fall or winter. Mama's Crystal. Into that. The pickle dish that every Christmas came out and had nasty sweet pickles and olives. I didn't learn to like olives until I was older. I still hate sweet pickles. I don't want a pickle to taste sweet. I want it to be tart and dilly. But yeah, so there's that. And here, this is really pretty. Let me show you this. Hand-painted roses in a little glass bowl. I don't know if we've ever in my entire life used this bowl, but it was always in the almond cupboard when I was growing up. All right, so really, let me know. Did I not talk about something here that you saw? 1990s goose, ducks, geese, ducks, salt and pepper shakers. But anyway, come on, I want to show you the stuff up top. So we have this little set. That was my mom's. I have an entire video somewhere back in the beginning of my YouTube channel where I talk about this plate, and this plate is my mom's birthday cake plate. Made in Nippon, so it's Japanese made. Now this was mom's wedding china. We have an entire set of this. So the next cup and saucers that you see here, these are just things I've found over time. I found these and thought these were pretty, and I've just bought them over time. Look at that. I love that. And this is the lightest cup I've ever held in my hand. I think this was just hand painted by someone called C. Rice. I don't know. And this is just nothing. I just like the blue flower print. Now this, I've talked about in the past. This is my great grandma's Bavarian china. All right, it's all been cleaned up. Let's start putting it back in. Okay, so I gotta get rid of the plants, and I gotta figure out my tea situation. Tea, hot chocolate, gotta figure that out. I'll come back and show you what the hutch looks like when I'm done. Ta-da! It's all done. I love it. It's pretty. Let me show it to you. So is it perfect? No. Is it real? Yes. And speaking of being real, look at this. I still have to figure out what to do with this stuff. But I'm not going to make you stick around and wait for me to figure out what to do with that. Guys, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.